Good morning, everybody. Welcome. You're joining me here this morning at the Aerometal International Facility at the Aurora State Airport. We've been here for 15 years or so, and we specialize in the restoration and operation of large vintage aircraft, as you can see, like those behind me. But we're not here to talk about this morning. I've got something I need to show you. I want to show you. It's right here at Aurora State. We're at the southern end of the field here now, and why don't we just take a quick trip up the taxiway? We've got to get up to the opposite end of the Alpha taxiway, so follow me out here. And what I want to show you is right in here. Follow me in here. Now we're not here to talk about this as beautiful as it is. Come on around here. This is about as big an airplane as you can get in this hangar, I think. We've got a PBY. Okay, this aircraft is a 1941 built PBY N5PY, actually originally built as a Canso for the Canadian Armed Forces. It's been here at Aurora for several years, and there are a number of remarkable things about the aircraft, but it is, as far as we're aware, it is the lowest time example surviving. It has never been a firebomber. It's never been worked. It's been a corporate airplane its entire life. We'll talk more a little about its history here shortly, but the really spectacular thing is the level of structural restoration that the current owner has accomplished in the last few years. I've seen the aircraft progress for a number of years, and in the last 5 years, the work has been accomplished to an incredibly high standard, and I have never seen this level of structural restoration on one of these aircraft at all, ever. Okay guys, we're inside the airplane, the aft cabin. I'm sitting inside the blister on the left-hand side of the aircraft, possibly one of the coolest seats in aviation. We are surrounded by fresh primer, new hardware, new material, tens of thousands of man-hours invested in the structural restoration of the hull, the fuselage, the pylon, and center section wing. Okay guys, I just want to take a moment here. We are in we're right in the heart of the fuselage in the center section here. We're right below the pylon, and I wanted to talk about this just for a moment. The aircraft has been completely re-rigged. We've got primary flight controls and trim control cables running through this area here, and you can see all new pulleys, all new cables. Everything is installed and rigged. Tension, we've got new fair leads. The quantity of work in this aircraft is breathtaking. Okay, come on through here, follow me through here. I just wanted to talk about this for a moment. This is something, this is really cool. I wanted to talk about this just for a moment. The entire hydraulic system in the aircraft has been recreated, and anybody who's tried to do this will tell you that this is not easy. What you see here, in my opinion, is probably some of the finest tube work plumbing I've ever seen, and I'm serious. This is beautiful work.
Everything is perfectly laid out. All of the radiuses match. All the lengths are identical. This is poetry. The rest of the aircraft is like this. There is numerous systems and actuators and selectors in the airplane, and everything that I've seen in the aircraft looks just like this stuff in here. Really, really cool to see. Whoever did this was a master of his art. We're down here under the hull, just aft of the step, and I think you guys can probably see all of this green primer here denotes new material. This is unbelievable. We see a lot and accomplish a lot of structures work, but this is breathtaking. There is acres of new material down here, thousands of fasteners. All of this is new. You can see down here the chine is new. If we look forward at the step here, the step is completely reconstructed. This is just mesmerizing. The amount of work just in this one area alone.
Okay, this time obviously sitting by the right main gear now. This pretty much speaks for itself. You can see this, but this is not just a cosmetic overhaul here. This gear, all the gear has been completely rebuilt. The strut itself was ground, chromed and reground. The shock strut has been completely rebuilt, new seals, new packings. All the hardware here is either new or plated back to tolerance. The main landing gear bolts have all been magnafluxed. All of the paperwork is in the records. The paint on here is just beautiful. Looking up through this, it really speaks for itself. But all the actuators have been rebuilt, leak checked, ops checked. It is beautiful work. Okay, one more area to talk about here. The right-hand blister, the observation blister. This is a one-piece blister. We talked about this previously as being possibly the best seat in aviation, and this is why. You can imagine the visibility from this, but just look in here at this hardware. This installation is unbelievable. The quantity and quality of hardware installation, truly impressive. If we come back here along the rear fuselage, we've got more of this new material. All of this has been disassembled. I know there was some corrosion up in here that's been completely addressed. And then this, anybody with any experience with a PBY will know that access to the aircraft can be a little challenging sometimes, but this is the ultimate solution to that. The Estair, part of the land sea air conversion, and it's still retained in this one. It stows up here into the aft fuselage and is easily deployed like this, making access to the interior a dream. It's got to be a rare opportunity to get into an aircraft like this, into this project at this stage with perhaps all the hard work accomplished. an amazing airplane and an amazing opportunity for somebody to turn this into what they want, pick it up at this point, and get creative.